or you can't find your power drill, or maybe you actually have to borrow a cup of sugar, before you run out to the store and buy something, why not check with your neighbors on Nextdoor?
Sweet. Excellent. Excellent. All right, cool. I'll have to remember that for next time that I need to use my mic. And I can set that back up, and we can just edit out that first bit, and nobody will ever need to know that it ever happened. We can just sort of cut that out. Totally wasn't just not speaking for the first bit. We can cut these parts out too. I hope, anyway. Whatever. I've decided to try and not be... Oh shit, I need water. I've decided not to be ashamed anymore of doing shit, because I'm always ashamed of stuff. So that's what today's stream is going to be all about. Doing art and releasing shame for existing. Because, God, I have a lot of innate shame. I'm just so sorry I exist at all sometimes. It's kind of sad. Alright, but I'm going to get back to listening to my thing. Because I just don't know, like, the YouTube parameters. If you can listen to the stuff that I'm listening to or not. But I figure it's better for chatter, and if I need to, I can lay in some chill vibe music underneath this. So, yeah. It's all gonna be cool. It's all good. Even the parts that aren't good are good. Where did my pencil go? Oh, it's right here. There. Oh God. Oh, this is not going well. Here, let's try it not so high up and on a flatter surface. There. No, no, no. Stay. Jesus. Alright. There. Oh, this is very clearly a poor man's setup. It's the best I can do. That hand looks wrong. That hand looks really wrong. I'll fix it later. looked at so many hands, and I'm getting better at breaking them down into their, like, component parts. But that doesn't mean I can't draw them without having to trace them first. It's really lovely. That's alright, though. This does not have to be perfect. It just has to exist. Because I can't make it better until it exists. This camera is making me have better posture because I want to make sure I stay in frame. I missed my corrector. Oh! Thank you. I need to... send you on Discord. Oh. How long have I been streaming that? Okay, sorry. Sorry, gang. Sometimes the thing just moves because I've got the wire, like, strapped across my lap. It's the best setup I could get. Yay, I'm glad the quality is good. Thank you, hon. This is fun. I'm gonna keep doing this, and every time I do it, I'm gonna get better and better and better. That's a moustache. See, this is... let's see if I can try and... I don't know. The benefit to drawing faces is you get to sort of easily see the right way to form it. I don't know. Eventually I'll get the courage to try and draw faces, but oof. It's good to trace over them because you get, like... you can sort of get the muscle memory, and you can look not only at it's the difference between looking at something and doing it for yourself. Sort of tracing over people who can already do it competently is good muscle memory for the hands, because that's what drawing is, apparently. That's what everyone tells me, that drawing is muscle memory. So... I doubt that these details are gonna come through, but we'll see. Alright, that's the face, and then we've got the lizard hat. Brim. There we go. Oh, that isn't a brim there. Damn it. That's alright. I'll fix it in post. Okay. Now. There we go. Here comes the fun bit. Alright. Now we gotta rub. What am I gonna rub with? I'm gonna rub with my paint tab. And we just kinda scrape it. very, you probably can't see it, but a very, very, actually, here, instead of putting it like that, because that's hard for me, let's make sure that you guys can see it. There. So a very faint line has now appeared on the canvas. And I am just gonna, again, draw that to sort of define areas that I want defined. Just sort of wiggling around in space. Alright, now this belt detail, you can barely see it. So, and it's good to have the reference image up there so I can sort of see what's going on. Alright, and then we've got we've got this wizard cinched tight. All wizards must have 9-inch waists. It's the wizard ideal. Oh, God. Okay. Alright. I'll be sure to use, I'll fix it in post. It's a little messy, but it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. This does not have to be perfect. It just has to exist. Alright, now it's time to fix. Oh, I see. Okay. That's why looking at the reference images. Good. There. Yeah, that's how that hand is supposed to look. Alright, reference image for the win. Okay. I'm making these a little bit more thicker and fluffier because my conception for this is to do, I want to do dreads. I want to make Black Wizard because I want to, because I think it'd be cool, and I want to get practice drawing all sorts of different colors of people. And I drew a blue fairy, so now I'm going to draw a Black Wizard. Ta-da! The hat yet. You haven't finished faming the face. The method that you do things is so important. Like I didn't really realize. I need to sharpen my pencil. I didn't really realize how important the order in which you do things are important. How I didn't realize how important the order of doing things was until I started doing things. That's what I was attempting to say. Okay. There's a part of the sketch, pardon me, that's very, very, you know, bleh. But, okay. Hands. Let's try to do the simpler structures. This is a knobbly little staff. It has knobbles. Oh, this sucks. Oh, God. That's okay. It'll look better when I paint it. I don't need to freak out. Okay, you know, yeah, I think just one little ribbon. Ugh. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Anyway, I think that quality is good. Oh my god, I poured myself a glass of water an hour ago and I forgot to drink it. Okay. An hour into the stream. Oh, that's just the reference picture. I can cut that out now. And I think I'm about ready to start painting. So that's exciting. I've got my little artist palette here, which is a clipboard. It's a clear clipboard. You can see on the back, that is the palette of the first paintings that I ever started with this palette. But I don't know, I think that's cool that I get to see like the first, and my duct tape because it broke and I duct taped it back together. But yeah, that's sort of the memory of the first ever painting I started on. And yeah, and all my current ones are up top. So let's do the sky. Don't you just love the color of the sky? Now, what should this color be? Well, I am thinking that this wizard is going to be in shades of purple and blue. This is the camera. I mean, there's a camera there, but so I'm gonna want the sky to be something big and bright, probably at dawn. So it's gonna be blue up here at the corners, and we're gonna have some white in the middle here. We're just gonna forget about the whole sun. Not gonna have that circle sun there, and then it'll be like pinks. Cool. So let's get too dark. We want light colors. All right, I think that is going to be my palette. So that's pretty cool. I like it. All right. everything set up nice and pretty. Okay. Let's pick. Oh, you can't see anything. God damn it. Sorry. Okay, there you go. I will eventually get a better camera set up. Eventually. And then we're gonna mix. I'm gonna lighten a little bit. I'm gonna gradate it out. And yes, I'm painting over my smoke trail. But that's okay. Okay. Oh God, I smell something fried. Yum. It's too dark still. You want to just get a nice, there we go, a nice color fade, because it's lightening it down. You're lightening up the sky. Watched a lot of Bob Ross. One of the most fun, it's good that you start with the sky, because it's one of the most fun things to paint, because it's just about blending color in. And it's nice to, you know, it's nice to start with something that's relaxing and fun, kind of like almost a warm-up for, you know, a warm-up for your color senses. That's what I was saying. Okay. Alright. Let's smooth that out a little bit. Oh, I forgot my cloth. That's alright. This is my paint shirt. That's why you have a paint shirt, because you always forget. And plus, it's just fun to wipe stuff on your own clothes. Makes you feel kind of fun. Fun and funky and adult. Now, something I like to do, because my favorite thing to do is do watercolors, but that still has a long way to go before I'm willing to do that in public. So I like to dip my brush in a bit of water, because I think it helps the colors kind of blend a little bit. Sort of treat them slightly like watercolors. Especially because I'm working on, wood, so I have a lot of natural texture to the canvas, and I don't know, that helps sort of fill in all the details of the thing. God, isn't that great? My mother's an English teacher. Of the thing. Now we do want to start getting white. And what I've noticed, like, a lot of the times I was worried that my transition, like that transition just looks too much. But it's really not. When you take a look at the sky at sunset, the difference between the dawn and the dark is it's really just this amazing white band, and then it fades to darkness when you sort of look up quite quickly. It's beautiful. I love the sunrise. Absolutely love it. It is a magical moment. Oof. Make sure not to rest your hand on the canvas so you don't get a dirty hand. And make sure to constantly readjust your camera so your audience can see what you're doing. That's great. Oof. Oof. Too late. Too late. It's like drawing is something that you have to get through so you can start playing with color. That's how I tend to take drawing, because this is one of my favorite parts of painting. Just play around with color. And I'm learning, like, one of my bits of my artistic journey is that I'm really learning how to play with color and shadow and just, I don't know, not take it so seriously. This is soothing, beautiful fun. Let it be fun. Of course, I'm also trying to make it into a thing, but that's just an aspect of my personality that's never going to go away, no matter how hard I try. I don't think it should. It's called ambition, I guess. I'm babbling. I should shut up and paint. This is important. Oh, shit. Oh, God damn. Well. Oh, yeah. Alright. Now let's just kinda blend that up. It's actually a little too stark. I don't think so. I'm getting hungry. Gosh. How is that? How? It's because I'm leaning and moving the camera cord. Alright, let me put, because I've got paint on this thing, let me put this down and then I'll try moving the cord a little bit. Alright, very nice. Very nice. Let me try moving the cord behind me, and maybe that will stop you all from getting a picture of my bong. Alright, if I try moving this, I'm just gonna gingerly cheese this over my head. Don't move it. Oh, it moved anyway. Okay. Alright, sorry. Okay. Okay. Now it looks like it's stuck. Don't want that. Well, we'll see how that goes. Alright, there. Maybe that'll be better. Okay, I think we're done with the blue, so we're gonna get into the pink and yellow. We're gonna go with pink first. We're gonna get a little bit of that azo pink. Alright, and we're gonna, ooh. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna very tenderly and gingerly mix a little bit of pink with that white. We're just gonna put a little line there. It's gonna look a little purple. It's gonna look like it's too much pink. That's better. A light little lavender color. Get some. I don't know if you guys can hear my neighbors down there, but they're very wonderful people. Okay, a little bit more pink. Woo. Yeah, it's more pink. Alright. You know what? I don't think we're going to have room for the yellow, and that's alright. It's just going to be a pink sky. I think that's kind of cool. Maybe we'll put like a touch of yellow. Maybe I'll layer in a touch of light azo yellow. Oh, I felt it move. At least I'm getting more aware of it.
Surprised you didn't put sugar or brown sugar on it. Surprised you didn't put brown sugar on it. No, you did it. No, she usually does it.
Oh, he said he's surprised you didn't. She said she ain't got time for that right now. She ain't even have coffee.
Whoops, oh dear. Got glue on that.
Lily, look at me for a minute. Nana made me the mediator here to tell her when you're done in timeout. So I'm going to be watching you, and every time you do something you're not supposed to, your time starts over. That's your mom and Daryl's rule. Turn around and face the wall. This is why you're in trouble, because you're not listening.
Actually, the next time you do anything but stand there, I'm going to grab the paddle and pop your butt. Because now you're just testing the waters that I'm not digging it. We're trying to have a fun morning.
Yeah.
And you're being a sour butt.
Yeah, it's not going to ruin
There we
yours.
go.
It's going to ruin yours.
I'm gonna call that sky done.
What do you want
I like that a lot. That's super fun. Let's see, there's some little bits and there's a little thing that could be filled in there. Get like some stuff. Some more texture. Oh no! What did I do? Oh no! Oh no! There we go. Crisis averted. I don't like this texture up here. Smooth that out. And there's a little bit of white.
If you touch your hair, you're fired.
Yeah. Uncle Momo says if you touch your hair in the kitchen, you're fired.
You go back to the easy bake oven.
Oh, that's fun. That is a fun sky. Okay, oh, sorry. There we go. There we go. There. All right. Cool. Now we're going to do the ground. The grass. Wreck 'em, frickin' fro. There. Ugh. Frickin' amateur hour. It's alright. It's what I am. Can't deny it. Maybe that could be brighter. Maybe that line could be brighter. Are we doing okay? Good. I gotta keep this arm like close so I don't hit the camera, so you guys won't see some wonkiness. And then we'll fade into this. Medium, mid-tone green. As we get farther away from the light. Oh, look, we kind of already got ready-made shadows there. That's nice. This green is translucent enough that I can just kind of paint right over that graphite. It's thick enough that it's not gonna... Alright. Oh, and we want mid-tones here as well. Actually, that is inside the cloak, so that's going to be darker. That grass is going to be markedly darker because he is blocking all of the light. This little wizard. This light blocking wizard. The grass says, wizard, you're in my light. Grass.
Oh, you're not? Oh man, in there you look like one.
I think we'll add some even darker stuff to accentuate
Yeah, you can dump from the big one.
the shadows where he's standing. More. Probably shouldn't get distracted by my phone on streaming, but whatever. It just loves to creep to the left.
It's nice having Crystal home, huh? It's nice having Crystal home, huh? Hey, you don't get that no more.
It'd be nice if the hours do cut down.
Yeah.
It'd be nicer if the dogs and women especially.
I know. I miss her like crazy because she gets home 2 weeks before I'm up, and then she gets home and within an hour, we're like heading to bed. And then she only gets the 2 days on the weekend, so she's usually running around doing this and that.
You're welcome, Gerald and I are bedded.
That's okay. It's,
I've been playing April a lot more time and giving Gerald and me Gerald and the kids, and she goes, well, now you get it, you just have to do it sick. No,
How long
I'm
have you
fine
guys-
with that too.
how long have you guys lost work?
No, thank you. Nothing else stopped me.
No, I'm good for now.
There we go. That's some pretty good. That's some pretty good ground. I like that. Let's get that a little darker. We want it a little bit darker where he's standing and casting his shadow.
Luna, how's the kitchen?
There we go.
Okay, you're perfect.
Get that nice and dark. right, oops, here we go. There we go. Alright, let's try and get that nice and close up. Okay. So, we've got the sky, this nice background, fading down into the grass, and if we zoom into the grass, I've tried to get the lightest tones far back and then make a shadow where he's standing. So there you go. Ta-da! Wow, and that's an hour and 30 minutes of work. Well, I think I'm going to go on a little break, just like a 15, oh god. I'm just gonna go on a quick little break. Let me get a break scene. I have taped down the camera, so now, there. Now it's not going to be moving around so much, and you're gonna see some, you know, I won't have to worry about that. So, woohoo! Gosh, this is fun. I'm having fun. This is good. This is great. Happy Monday. Happy Monday indeed. Ugh. All right. So, oh, that's my cat. Apollo, you want to be on camera? You camera hog? Let's do the standing stones. We're gonna switch brushes from my round brush here to my flat brush, because I think that's gonna be easier to get sort of the images and the sharpness of what I want. So these are going to be gray, which means black and white. And a little bit of blue, but I still have some blue and some white on my palette, so I just need my black paint, which is right here. And we do not want to touch a black, because black is powerful. Apollo. Good kitten. You're a very good kitten. Stop moving my light. Not that it's making much of a difference, but whatever.
As I say, please will it real Slim Shady.
Here we will put a touch of yellow in this to indicate that this side is facing the light. Okay, there we go. Clean your brush often. It's very important. How's that doing? That can be more centered. There we go. That's much better. Let's not. I want that to be darker. Yeah.
I think it's good for the kids to help bring cardboard out and people have the ability to do it.
Okay. I do think I need to add some white to that because I don't like the shadow of that rock at all. So let me add a little dab of white to the palette. I always add too much. Oh, that's why it doesn't look right. It should be pink. It should be pink tinged gray. There we go. Just doing yellow, but we have I mean, we have a little bit of yellow in the sky, but we have mostly pink. So the side that's facing away needs to be pink. Hey! Now we're getting color theory. There we go. There we go. Yeah, a little pink right there. And again, just a touch of yellow. Just a touch of too much. Mostly pink. I'm getting that pink. That white pink. Ditty bitty pink. And a bit of black. Just to make it grey and stone-like. That's a better color. That's a better color. And we do just want a touch of that yellow.
Oh, I forgot you wanted her. Sorry, Mom.
No, I came in there.
Yeah. And we'll go back into this. Blue, white, gray for the sky.
Now you're learning. You can't move this food. That's your favorite stuff.
Carol was going to use it for the mog the other night.
I know. Your butt would fit right in this food.
Alright. And now we want to bring the grass up a little bit.
What's up? Is it
It's going to
I
be
didn't stir it.
is it ready to go out?
the shadow grass, and we just kind of want to.
Is it ready to go out now? The garbage? Good.
Sit back down.
Right?
To make a little shadow and to sort of lift them up onto the.
I don't understand why they have your guys' garbage can so far away.
I know.
I'm like taking it up.
They
It's
should
like,
have one down at this end and one in the middle and one down there.
I'm like, this is a long walk. It's not that long a
Because
walk.
half the time we have to walk all the way down to the other
Oh,
one.
'cause that
This
one's full.
Hey, hey! That's a little shadow right there.
Where that one down there just stays down.
Nice. Alright, now, you can clearly see that I penciled in some mushrooms down there and not penciled in mushrooms down here. But that's alright, I can put a little... We'll put some little mushrooms. We'll make them white mushrooms. We'll make these ones. And we'll use this tiny brush. This tiny brush. Beep, beep, beep.
So wouldn't it make more sense to just pay for another dumpster? I know. There's a lot of things that would make sense.
It'll make sense when we go. New management.
Alright, that looks like nothing right now. That looks very bad right now, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay, we'll get a little bit of yellow in here.
You know, you can make barbecue sauce using ketchup, grape or apricot jelly, brown sugar, and
Oh, I hate it. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay that I don't like it. It's okay. Hello, Paulo.
it's more like a teriyaki barbecue, but it's really good.
Cookie, why are you looking Mom's butt?
But you have to use grape or apricot.
Yeah, it's Apollo. What? It is not food time yet, so don't even pretend like it is. Alright, well, you can't tell that those are toadstools, so I'm going to add a daring bit of Pyrrole Red into my palette. Ooh, I normally don't do red because it's so boing, but those things, they're just don't look like mushrooms. And that red is going to stand out more.
Carol, tell them I'm walking out front. Tell them I'm walking out front.
There. That looks like mushrooms. And then we're just going to put a little tiny. Boop, boop, boop. There you go. Little toadstool mushrooms. What do you want, Apollo? I don't know if you guys can see them. Little tiny detail in the back. Which is nice. And, well, let's get that little fern going. Huh? We've got a nice little frond growing here. Listen, it is not your food or your lunchtime yet, and I know I am paying all of this attention to this piece of wood and not to my kitten. But we cuddled this morning, and you are just going to have to get over it. Just putting down a base color for this fern. I'm gonna make it much, much brighter. This is going so much better than the first painting I did. It kind of makes me want to black out that painting and do it all over again. But I'm not. I'm gonna keep that little fairy up because it's, you know, it's alright. It looks fine, actually. I just judged myself too harshly. Alright. Alright. So we're gonna get a little bit of this yellow ochre to accent this fern. We're gonna get some yellow ochre and we're gonna mix it with some primary cyan and we're gonna see what color green that makes. Oh yeah, it's a nicer, kind of a duller green. Here, I'll show you. Yeah, it's gonna stand out a little bit more from that very sort of bright blue-green of the grass. This is gonna be a little bit more. Yeah, it's a better baser, darker color. Oh, Apollo! You startled me, but you did nothing wrong. You're just an exploring kitten, like all kittens who love to explore. You go, what is this? It is now a part of my territory, for I am king of the beasts. Alright. There we go. Okay, now I have to do some shadowing and texture to that little plant. What should it be? What should it be? Well, let's add a different yellow tone. Let's add some Azo Yellow Medium. Give it a bit of a lighter tone and just add some veins. Maybe at the tips. It's a little too much paint. Yeah, we'll fade that down. Nice and light. And then that'd be a light here. Towards the light. Light is so important when it comes to painting. Always remember where your light is coming from, because that is what is going to give your places, your objects, space. This is all in shadow. This is mostly in shadow. Moon shadow, moon shadow. Okay. I think here, just here. The rest of that is in. Is that shadow? Yeah, the rest of that is totally in shadow. here on this one. And this side is facing the light. So that gets a little bit brighter. And then this opposite side gets a little bit darker. Ooh, that's a lot too darker. Let's get that mid-tone back in there. There we go. And then this, because it's low to the ground, gets no. Alright, and now I want to sort of bring some of that brighter green I want to kind of down the bottom there to kind of soften where it comes out and to get a little bit of a shadow. There we go. There we go. All right. All right. Well, that's the 2-hour streaming mark, and that's fine for a first stream. I will finish this on stream later in the day, but now I'm going to take a lunch break, and